Taz Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Today is August the 17th, 2021. I need to fix my camera here. But ladies and gentlemen, we got some Monday Night Raw to talk about, and we got some matches for SummerSlam that will be happening as well this Saturday. We got a Raw Tag Team Championships. We're going to see the reunited RK Bro. I will tell you guys all about it because it's on the show. We got Randy Orton and Matt Riddle, will be versus AJ Styles and Omos. We got Eva Marie versus Alexa Bliss. And then we have Drew McIntyre versus Jinder Mahal. But ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be interesting SummerSlam matches, except for the Jinder Mahal match. You remember when he had a match with Roman Reigns at Money in the Bank, and the fans made a whole bunch of different chants, like CM Punk. They said a whole bunch of other names, except for the people that's even in the match. So yeah, it might turn into that. But people love Drew McIntyre, so maybe they would be happy Drew McIntyre's in it. Because everybody booed Roman Reigns back then, and they still do it because he's a bad guy now. So yeah. So let's get to Monday Night Raw. Ladies and gentlemen, there's no big segments. We still don't know what's going on with Elias. He just made a tombstone for his guitar, I believe, or the Elias name. Stuff like that. So we still don't know if he's going to change. But let's get, we got Riddle. Well, Randy Orton came out and talked about that. He doesn't need friends. What he did last week to Riddle doing the RKO and blah, blah, blah. And then he has a match with Omos later on tonight. He said a bunch of words, and then Riddle came out, and he thought it was a lesson when he got RKO'd last week. He thought it was an RKO lesson that he was doing the RKO wrong. But he did ask again, can the RK Bro be back together? Randy said no. And then AJ Styles and Omos came out. They had some words, but AJ Styles says, I don't want Omos to have all the fun. So he wants to fight Riddle. First match of Monday Night Raw. So that's what we have. We have AJ Styles versus Riddle, and Riddle thought, because he was trying to do the props to to Randy Orton, and Randy just walked away. And then the match happened, and I thought it was a pretty decent match. These guys know how to make a good match. A little distraction from Omos while Riddle was on top of the turnbuckle, and then AJ Styles gets the win by the Styles Clash. Then we got Rhea Ripley versus Nikki ASH, the Raw Women's Champion, with Charlotte Flair on commentary. Ladies and gentlemen, you didn't know she was at Triple A Mania. The Triple A's Triple Mania, when Andrade had a match against Kenny Omega for the Mega Championship. I don't know anything about Triple A match shows, so I don't know what kind of championship they have. But I know that. I don't know that. I'm sorry. But we got Rhea Ripley versus Nikki with Charlotte Flair on commentary and all that stuff. It was a pretty decent match, not bad. But the winner of that match was Rhea Ripley. And then you just hear Charlotte Flair just screaming at Nikki, saying, "Good job, Nikki, good job!" Because she lost, so she's saying that she's better than her, and saying, "Good job, you lost. You're not a good champion." And Nikki got so mad about it, and then she just shoved Charlotte Flair onto the commentary's chair, well, her chair, the guest commentary chair. She just attacked her. She got upset. And Charlotte Flair wants revenge. Sonya Deville and Adam Pearce says, you have two options. You could wait until 5 days at SummerSlam, or you could be in a tag team match with Nikki and Rhea Ripley, and you'd have a mystery partner. She said no, because she doesn't work well with others, but that's her only two options. She could wait for 5 days, or she could wait like an hour in a tag team match. So, ladies and gentlemen, I will tell you if she did it. We got Drew McIntyre versus Shanky and Veer in a 2-on-1 handicap. If Shanky and Veer loses, they are banned from ringside in Jinder Mahal's match against Drew McIntyre at SummerSlam. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we thought Veer and Shaky might have a little good thing, a little upper hand, but they didn't. The winner of that match was Drew McIntyre, getting the win. And ladies and gentlemen, he grabbed his sword, and he says he's just going to beat Jinder Mahal. And then we have Damian Priest versus The Miz, but ladies and gentlemen, first, we got the premiere of the Moist TV with the host, John Morrison, Johnny Drip Drip, the America's Most Moist Wanted. And ladies and gentlemen, he just wants a question. And his special guest was The Miz, and his question is, were you pretending to be injured? Because when he got injured months ago, John Morrison was pushing The Miz in the wheelchair for months, like a lackey, like a slave. So everybody wants to know, did he do that? But Miz says, no, I didn't. He says, would I ever lie to you? He said, did I ever lie to him? He said, no. He said all that. But when he said, would I ever lie to you, to Johnny, John Morrison says, well. And then Damian Priest came out, and then we heard the answer that The Miz was cleared for weeks. So Miz did lie to Johnny Drip Drip. So John Morrison made a match to make the premiere of Moist TV better. Damian Priest versus The Miz. Well, The Miz thought it was going to be John Morrison and Damian Priest, but he put Miz in the match. Well, Mr. Miz was in slippers. I forgot what they call it. He was in slippers and pants, and he was trying to get himself out of there and pretending that he was injured still. But Sheamus came out. He thought Sheamus is going to be his best friend, so he went outside the ring and tried to get a high five or tag himself out, I guess. But Sheamus says, just get out of here. Go do your match. He's just being a guest commentary. He's not going to be in the match. So all that happened, and then not a lot of moves happened. Damian Priest did some moves, but Miz was just pretending that he was injured, saying "Ow, rap, I'm injured, my leg." But he did some cheating ways by doing the choke on the rope, all that stuff, and then he wanted the dripstick, but John Morrison wouldn't give him the dripstick, and guess what? John Morrison walked away on Mr. The Miz, and then Mr. Damian Priest did a bro kick to get the win against The Miz. Will we see a new United States champion at SummerSlam? Well, ladies and gentlemen, we got Manse versus Maze. You saw what happened with Ali against T-Bar, almost like TJ. T-Bar, he lost, but now Manse versus Maze. I think T-Bar is a better wrestler than Maze. How did he not get released out of the WWE? Like, seriously. I'd rather have T-Bar. Can you give him a better tag team partner? Maze is not a really good wrestler. I'm sorry to say it. He's slow. You know who T-Bar is. His name is Dominic Dijakovic. When he was part of NXT, he was great. Why do you change him, and why do you give him a bad tag team partner? I'd rather see Ali still teaming up with T-Bar. Or Shane Thorne. What the heck is this? The winner of that match with a little help of Ali helping Mansoor to do a roll-up by kicking Maze. Maze was doing a roll-up, and then looks like he was about to grab the ropes, but Ali just swung around the ropes and kicked Maze, and then there's a roll-up, 1, 2, 3. Mansoor wins. It's hard to explain. Then we had Randy Orton versus Omos. It was an okay match. It was a small guy versus a big guy. Nobody really cares about it. But it was okay. Until AJ Styles got himself involved, and the referee in his corner of his eye, he saw it, and he disqualified AJ Styles, Omos. But almost looks like he was really angry because he lost. And then looks like AJ Styles wanted to do more punishment on Randy. So he told Omos to destroy him outside the ring. So that's what Omos did. He threw Randy Orton with one arm over the barricade. And looks like he put him back in the ring, and AJ Styles was about to do the phenomenal forearm until Riddle came out. He attacked both AJ and Omos, and they both are out of the ring, and Omos wanted to go back in. He just sees AJ hurts, and then he went down and started screaming and pounding on the apron, and he helped AJ Styles up and went on top of the stage. And Randy Orton says, I had respect for you back then when we were RK Bro, before he had his little vacation, but he didn't have respect for him today until now, because you saved him. And he says, you know what, Riddle, RK Bro is back. So that's how they got a shot of the Raw Tag Team titles, and Randy Orton hugged Riddle. And ladies and gentlemen, we're going to see at SummerSlam RK Bro versus AJ Styles and Omos for the Raw Tag Team Championships. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we got Karen Cross in a rematch against Jeff Hardy, but Jeff Hardy was doing an interview, and then Karen Cross attacked him in backstage. And he's telling Jeff Hardy TikTok. But, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of that match was Karen Cross. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we did have a 24/7 little thing. Reggie was talking about the park he was in. He didn't play tag in the park. He was practicing his backflips. All of that. And then, ladies and gentlemen, we see Akira Tozawa in the trash can. Like he couldn't see, like he was standing and the trash can was over his head, and R-Truth was wearing a bush, and they start running, and Mr. Reggie was in the middle. These guys start running, and Reggie just did a backflip, boonk, and then Reggie just did some flips, flip over the car, and he just drove away. Akira Tozawa and R-Truth just blaming each other. Who made him leave? Or let him leave? Well, we got a tag team match. We had Shawn Flair and Nia Jax for mystery partner versus Nikki and Rhea Ripley. It was a pretty decent match. Not bad. But the winner of that match was Shawn Flair and Nia Jax. Nikki lost twice, and she's the champion. She lost to Rhea Ripley, and she lost to Shawn Flair in the tag team match. Nikki, what is going on? How are you losing? You're the champ. Ladies and gentlemen, then we had a face-to-face with Goldberg and Bobby Lashley. They had some words to say. Goldberg says, Bobby Lashley wants to talk about my son. And his son was there with his friends, I guess, in football jerseys. And then, ladies and gentlemen, Bobby Lashley came out. He had some things to say. And then, ladies and gentlemen, Goldberg spears Bobby Lashley. Really a weak one. Oh, well, I hope SummerSlam they do a really good one, I hope. But, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment below, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and I will see you guys tomorrow for NXT results. That's all for me today. We have a big week of wrestling this weekend. We got Emergence on Friday, SummerSlam on Saturday, TakeOver Sunday. My goodness, Monday Night Raw. A lot of things are happening. But if you guys enjoyed this video, you know what to do. Tell us up. Bye!